So as the Democrats realise far too late that their abortion insurrection midterms message has been a total flop, their last-minute panicky pivot is to claim they'll lower your healthcare costs. Really? Not according to Dr. Brad Allen, a Republican running for Congress in California, who just wrote this absolutely brilliant piece on why the Democrats' healthcare policies will actually raise costs, as well as making Americans suffer more and die sooner, without even addressing the reasons why drugs are expensive. Joining us now is the author of that piece, California congressional candidate Dr. Brad Allen, along with our friend Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz. Dr. Allen, this was such a great article. I hope people take the time to check it out. But can you just summarize for us very quickly why this message from the Democrats that they're going to cut your healthcare costs is basically a total lie?
Yeah, it's real simple. They're basically putting in price controls. What does price controls do all the time? It creates shortages. In this case, shortages of drugs and shortages of new drugs. When you don't get new drugs, half of which are going to be for cancer or heart disease, guess what? Then you can't treat the diseases. So your health care cost goes up because even though your prescription drugs are cheaper, you don't have these new drugs to treat you. And since you don't have them to treat you, and there have been several studies on this, it's going to cost you health, it's going to cost you lives. And the estimate is 330 million life years lost, or 31 times the life years lost from COVID. And they just never tell you about these unattended consequences of their actions, because really what they want to do is they want to have something to go out to the campaign trail with, and they don't worry about that. All they worry about is telling you this, and they figure you won't notice that this is going to cause you to die sooner, suffer more, and you're going to end up paying higher health care costs in the long run.
Well, put so clearly and brilliantly, that's what this article is brilliant. Jason, you know the thing that's amazing? I knew we were going to be talking about this tonight. I watched with interest as this exact point came up on CNN today with Dana Bash interviewing Senator Rick Scott. He made this exact point, not, I would say, as clearly as Dr. Allen has, but he made the point. Dana Bash then turns around and tries to fact-check him and says, and correct the record, and basically fact-checks him with a Democrat talking point. They've got the media pushing out their propaganda too.
Well, I mean, it is stunning. Look, I went to drbradalan.com and checked this out. The guy is a pediatric heart surgeon, for goodness sake. Not every solution in this country is going to end up on the back of a bumper sticker. Let somebody who's actually done this for a living and dedicated decades of their life to fixing and helping the most vulnerable in our society. Listen to people like this. If we want different results in Congress, you're going to have to elect people like Dr. Brad Allen. And the only way we're going to solve this is to get good thinking doctors in the medical profession who can actually explain to people and make informative decisions in the halls of Congress.
Look,
very well said. Dr. Allen, go ahead. I was going to ask you to jump in right there.
I was going to say, if people go to my website, they'll see the article, and we have references there. These are not things I made up. I quoted actual studies. I quoted things. This is what happened in Europe when they put in price controls. And as Jason Chaffetz said, the problem is who's in charge of our health care right now? Javier Becerra. He's never worked in health care in his life.
Exactly.
You wouldn't bring him in to fix your hospital, and you bring him in to run your whole health care, and then you wonder why health care is such a mess. This only happens with politicians.
Dr. Allen, can I ask you quickly, how's it going? How's your race? Where are you? You're in California.
Yeah, well, California, we're always up against it. I think the big thing is we need good turnout. If we can get the Republicans to come out, I think we can win this. That's going to be the real key.
Jason, last word to you.
Go to drbradalan.com. Sorry to be such a promoter of this, but it's actually policy. Go and read it and look at the references yourself.
Very good. I think that's right. This is what we need, is people who know what they're talking about. What a revelation that would be, actually making the policies that affect our lives. Dr. Allen, great to see you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Jason, we'll see you later on in the show.